Alright, what's up, Wolfpack? We're at the gym. No, not my usual intro. Usually I'm at my dorm, but I'm not sure how happy my roommate would be if he was on camera. So we waited. So we got leg extension. I've already done one bicep. We're doing our warm-up for leg extension. As per usual, I'll just do it as many times until I feel ready to start pushing for failure. Alright. Do 145 for now. Now, my quads are still pretty sore from the past couple days. Like, really the only things that's been sore has been my triceps and my quads. Like, my hamstrings a little bit. Like, they're pretty good today. I'm not really worried about them. But yeah, like, my quads are screwed right now. My triceps, it's not crazy. I can barely feel it, but like if I really kind of flex them, I could feel it pretty quickly. But still really happy with the progress that's going on. I mean, when I was doing my Bayesian curls, which is basically just like a staple for my biceps at this point, I was going for failure for the second and third set. Shit was, I didn't count how many reps. I low-key don't count on reps that I'm not recording, unless I'm trying to go up in weight. But I felt like I got a good amount of reps, and definitely more than usual, because usually I'm like tapped out. I feel like I did almost double what I do normally, which I'm not sure if that's because I started off with a bicep exercise and my body was kind of just ready to work out, or if it's some other reason. But overall, I'm still really happy how it's going. Anyways, let's get this first set to failure going. Got too much chit chat going, if you ask me. So first set of failure. As per usual, I don't know how many reps I'm gonna do. So we'll see, and then we'll adjust it accordingly. All right. We'll go up. I think I did more than 10. Usually if I get to 10, go up. Man. Today's gonna be another kind of unprepared day, similar to like 2-ish weeks ago, where I have stuff to talk about. Because I just haven't put the time in to prepare myself for this video today, which that's more on me than it is on the information I've been getting. I guess one thing I could talk about for a little bit as of right now is Nietzsche's kind of, I guess, overall philosophy. There's a video I was watching last night from the channel Horses, talking about Nietzsche, and one idea that he brought up was how on surface level Nietzsche seems like a nihilist, but Nietzsche went on to not consider himself a nihilist, but rather he said the idea that if you want to you want to kind of go into the nihilist ideas, but with a sense of optimism, rather than life has no inherent meaning. Which, I mean, that statement alone, I feel like you kind of gotta be a certain person to agree with it, which I am that certain person, because back when I used to watch Looks magazine content for the bit, because I used to do a big bit with my friends where I'd just be watching Looks magazine content the entire time. And one thing that, or there's this video by Kay Shami, I think is his name, called like the pill spectrum. And there was a pill that he talked about called the white pill. It's a thing that where you transcend past the black pill, I guess. And if you don't know, the black pill is like you kind of understand that people are naturally unlucky, and like there's no real way you can fix everything about like your genetics. And what the white pill kind of does is it still has that sense of doubt, but it goes at the doubt with like with a level of optimism that most black pill people don't have. And that kind of just made me, that line from the horses video reminded me of that. I could also be saying that completely wrong. So, disagree if you know more than me, because you probably do if you watch the content that I'm talking about. But I thought that was intriguing in a sense. Anyways, let's get this last leg extension set going. My quads are still shaking a little bit from the last set, but I feel like I've rested enough. So we got 160. We'll find out how many I do. All right. That's it for leg extensions. I'll turn back on the camo when I have another exercise set up. Alright. I literally just moved to the leg curl from the last time I was recording. You know, it was also open, so I figured I'll bang them both out, let my quads rest so I'm not feeling to walk down the stairs again. Don't know if that's optimal or not, but that's not the point of me doing this series. The point of me is going to failure. So, you say whatever you want to. Anyways, let's get this warm-up set going so I can hopefully think of something in the meantime. Okay. Overall, not the craziest set. I actually have water this time, unlike most of the times. I feel like a lot of people recommend water as long as you're not going to like the diamond gym. Then you're considered like some kind of terrorist if you just show up with a thing of water. Especially if you drink it mid-workout, it's over for you. But I got it just so I can kind of keep myself well replenished for now. Once again, I still don't got much. Oh, actually, one thing I want to talk about. Would you guys want merch? I've talked about this multiple times before. But if you guys want merch, let me know. Especially if there's like a clothing brand or like some kind of manufacturer that's willing to make them, if you're seeing this and you want to make some stuff, let me know. Because that'd low-key be awesome. You know, I get like one thing I really want to do is get a picture of me on a t-shirt and just sell that. I think that'd be really funny. That, or like, you get What's Up Wolfpack. That'd also be pretty awesome. But not as cool as the photo. I feel bad. I feel like as per usual, if I don't have prepared, I feel like I'm not really giving you guys good content here. So, I mean, hopefully I can, provide some good content at some point in the workout. But as of right now, it's not looking like it. So I'm just going to go straight into my first failure set because I feel bad. Anyways, we got 130. We'll see how many I do. If I get more than 10, or yeah, if I get more than 10, I'll move it up, and we'll go from there. All right. I don't count that last rep. The rest stuff I didn't fully go down on the way down. Whew. That was overall a very positive set in my opinion. I maybe could have done some partial reps there, get a few lengthened partials or whatever Jeff Nippard says. But I stopped myself early in that sense, I guess. I don't think it's overall going to make too much of a difference. I mean, maybe. I don't know, maybe I need to read up on some studies. Be a real science-based lifter. But, as of right now, I'm happy with where I'm at. I'm pretty sure I already moved it up. But we are moving up from 130 to 145. Because I definitely did more than 10 there. I think I counted 13 or 14. So, overall, positive set. You guys are going to be seeing a lot of leg exercises. You'll know I'm not going to skip leg day. Because every day is leg day for me. Or, well, not really leg day, but every day I'm hitting legs. So, it's very unlikely. And then, if I get a better tripod, then this one I got off of Amazon, then maybe you'll see the other parts of the workout, like a Bayesian curl, or my overhead tricep press, or my tricep extension, or really any like arm workout. None of those are on camera. I feel like I'm just really hoping hamstrings aren't sore. I've had sore hamstrings in the past because of how much I walked on campus one day. And I think it took a whole week for them to stop being sore. And this was when I was low-key skipping legs for like the first month of college. So I just don't want them to be super sore. But it's not going to stop me from going failure. Because that's the whole reason I'm doing this. If I gotta be sore for the content it's worth. As I've said basically every other video during this series, that a lot of this is meant for me to just get out of my comfort zone a little bit more. And I think one of the ways I've been in my comfort zone is through doing rep ranges on a lot of these exercises rather than straight failure. Because a lot of the exercises I've done, I'll kind of go to like, people joke about it online, but they're like mild discomfort, like that. I feel like that's really where I've been going in terms of when I would stop. So I wanted to see if I'm leaving gains on the table. So in a way, it's a mix of me bettering myself, kind of making myself push a little harder, and then getting out of my comfort zone by, being willing to fail, rather than kind of fearing it, but like respecting it. If that makes sense. I think that makes sense. It makes sense in my head, so I'm gonna stick with it. Anyways, I think it's been long enough now for me to hit the last set. We'll go for it. All right, 145 on the machine. We'll see how many we do, as per usual, and we'll go from there. And then I'll try and get a third exercise for you guys, because I think I've only done 2 the past couple days. This is what I did. Leg press and chest press yesterday. And I think I did a leg extension and a leg curl the first day. So yeah, I'll show you guys this. Also, I'm not sure if I've said this already. I'll get it out now, but if you guys saw the YouTube post, I said I was going to make a video on Saturday. It's nothing crazy. It's just me making up for what I missed on Monday for the gym being closed. So you guys will see that. Usually Saturday's a rest day for me, but Monday was kind of my rest day already. So I figured, why not? And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, let's get this. 145. I think I only did like six or 7 there. Not trying to make a joke there. But I think I only did that many, and then I did a couple partial reps. Oh yeah. So I'll turn back on the camera for another good camera angle for another exercise. I'll see you guys then. All right, what's up, Wolfpack? This could be the last workout that I record. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. Joking. Move this thing there. Yeah, that should be good. We got 55 on. I didn't really look at the weight beforehand. We're aiming for, I don't know, 6, just to get the blood flowing. Why do I look angled? I'm looking at the camera right now. It looks like I'm like angled. It's funky. But it's okay. Alright. We'll go for calm 115. We'll try that. We'll go for 10. And then if I do more, I'll move it up. As similar to the rest of this video, I don't really have much to talk about right now. I feel bad. I guess I could talk about how Nicki Minaj is a big supporter of Trump. Now she got like the Trump Gold Card, which is like a pay-to-win green card is what I called it yesterday to one of my friends. I think it's it's like $1 million. You give the government $1 million and you get that, which is just it's basically just a green card, but you pay for it instead of going through the process that people who don't pay for it do. So, I mean, it's not really the biggest gift in the world if you ask me. I know Nicki Minaj posted it on like her Twitter, she seemed excited about it, but I'm pretty sure she was already a citizen before that. So there's nothing like spectacular besides just saying, oh, I got basically $1 million for free. So, I mean, she has her opinions, I have my opinions. I mean, success-wise, or well, monetary success-wise, she's a lot more monetary successful than I am. So that doesn't really change anything. It's not like I'm gonna sway her opinion, and I didn't really intend to sway on her. I'm just saying she now has the Trump Gold card, the pay-to-win green card. Anyways, I'm just saying whatever at this point. I'll talk about, or I'm not gonna talk about. I'm gonna hit the first set to failure here. We got 115. Like I said earlier, if I get 10 reps or more, I'll move up the weight. If not, we're keeping it this for the second set. Okay. All right, not a bad first set. I think I only did 9 there, so we're not moving it up. So we'll go for this again. Overall, not a bad set. I think that's one of the better chest exercises for me. And then I gotta get used to this. I'm used to doing like a majority of my workout and then really filming like at the start and the end. But I kind of just ripped out all of my favorite recording sets. Like, well, I've only done 5 total, including this one, out of the 3 that I've recorded. So, if I get another set, I'll probably record it again. But, or well, if I find another exercise that has a good angle. And when I'm talking about good angle, I really just mean like you can kind of see my face in the frame because I have a really small tripod. You know, eventually I'll be able to afford some higher quality stuff in terms of a tripod. Maybe I'll find a better gym that's... Well, I'm not mad with this gym. I just wish there was like a lateral raise machine. That's really like my biggest complaint. It's just that I don't have a lateral raise machine. That and then like I feel like they should have more cables, but that's also just me being kind of nitpicky there, because I just prefer my cable workouts compared to like free weights. Like I'd hit a mean set of cable curls before this, but all the cables were being used up from where I usually do it. So I'm waiting on that. Bro, I already have a crazy forearm pump and I haven't even hit a single forearm exercise yet today. Well, it's not crazy, but like I could see a vein that I usually don't see often. Like I've seen it before, but I'm not sure if you guys can see it or not. But I can see it. Not sure if the camera can pick it up. So, I mean, I'm still happy. Even, I haven't hit forearms and I have a forearm pump. That's a little fun. You know. This could just be because I don't take like pump supplements. Like, I think fish oils is like a good pump supplement that everybody raves about. I don't take fish oils. And I also have a shitty diet, so maybe that's why I don't see a whole lot of veins, but I wish I had a bit more veins on my arms. That'd be pretty epic if you ask me, pretty swaggy. Oh, I'm gonna be honest. I just realized that the increment weight was on, so I actually did 125 instead of 115. So you guys switch that up whenever. I'm gonna stick with it though, considering I still didn't hit 10. And oh, another thing, gold tanked a little bit earlier today. I saw a thing that I think I looked on like the Google stock market looking thing, whatever, and it went down about 5% at some point today. Couldn't tell you the exact times, but it went down about $300 from like the 5,500 it was at before the crash. So, I mean, I still wouldn't be too worried if I was a gold investor. Gold's still showing to be a pretty good investment. You know, every once in a while, a stock's going to go down 5%. So, at some point, it was most likely gold was going to go down. I didn't actually. I wonder how silver's doing. I'm going to take a real quick look at silver. See if it also experienced a similar dip. Okay. So as of today, its low is like 108, and beforehand it was like 120. So let me calculate this real quick. 108. Okay. So yeah, I guess it also had a similar dip. It's about a 10% dip off of silver. So I mean, silver's now back up to 116, so not too crazy. And let me take a look at gold's price now. Yeah, gold is still down from where it peaked, which is like 5,550. But it's 5,427. I'm not sure if the camera's picking that up or not. But it's kind of gotten a decent amount of value, and I guess it's still in the green for today, which is, I guess that's a good thing at least. You know, it's a dip, but you're still positive on the day if you bought gold yesterday. So I really wouldn't be super worried if I was a gold investor. I don't think any of them really are. But I bet you there's a lot of people who want to get into gold that are probably bought around that dip. All right, anyways, let's get this last set going. 125 is still on here. We'll see how many we do. Okay, that's all for chest press. As of right now, I don't know how many more sets I'll record of other exercises, but if this is it, make sure you guys love yourself, like and subscribe, continue to grow as a person, continue to grow as a society, and if you see any clips past that, keep watching, I guess.